I've got a full rack of clothes and like 3 bags of shoes here, so I'm so excited to do a haul from like my last 3 haul trips, I want to say. I got some really interesting and exciting pieces, including some really cool vintage pieces that I'm excited to show you. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, my name is Becky Park. I am a part-time reseller, and what that means is when I am not teaching full-time as a high school choir teacher, I like to go out to places like garage sales, Plato's Closet, and consignment stores. Those are literally the 3 places that I went for today's haul. And I like to find things for as cheap as possible so that I can sell those things online for as much as possible on reselling platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And today, I'm going to show you what kinds of things I am picking up so that I can list them on those platforms to hopefully bring in some great side income for my family. So we're going to start by looking at some shoes that I got at a consignment store, I believe. This I think I got, oh my gosh, like I don't even know when I went, what this is from. I think that these were 70% off is what I want to say. So we'll start with these. A lot of the things from the consignment store are more like mature brands that I know people will spend good money on. They're not necessarily trendy. They're not necessarily exciting when it comes to fashion, but they are exciting to me because they're going to make me money. So the first thing I have here is this pair of Steve Madden loafers for men. They're like dress shoes, you just slip them on. I'm pretty sure that they're new without tags because actually I think I could even call them new with tags because they came with the box. So these are Steve Madden's. These are the Palmier in a cognac leather. Yeah, new in box loafer. So I paid like a little under $8 for these. They had one at $31.99. I thought that was a really great deal, and they're in really good condition. They are, what size are you? I think it says it on the box. These are a size 9 for men. You know, not like super exciting, but definitely the kind of thing that men need in their life. So very excited to list those. I'll probably list them for around $50, I want to say, especially because they are new with the box. Next, I think these are pretty exciting. These are a pair of boots, like cowboy boots. The brand is Mason Western, which I don't know that I've ever heard of. I'm not a big cowboy boot aficionado. I don't know very much about it. But they do have a Vibram heel, which is one of the reasons that I decided to take a chance on them. Vibram is a great thing to look for on shoes. And these just look to be in very good condition. They're very well constructed. They're in a size 8. I also don't know if these are an 8 in women's or in men's. And they appear to be made of 100% leather, which sometimes cowboy boots are not made of leather. They're made of like a faux leather. So I have to do a little bit more research. I feel like these are a men's 8. They seem pretty big for a women's 8. Like I'm 99% sure that they're a men's. But yeah, very excited to try out a new brand. I have no idea how I can price those. I want to guess like a minimum of $50, if not more. So we shall see. And then I have one more pair of shoes from this particular thrift haul, and it is this pair of Sperry's, but I thought that they were Crocs. So they are Sperry topsiders, and basically they copied Crocs and were like,
Crocs are so popular now, let's just make shoes that look just like theirs.
So they're made of like that, I don't know what the material is, that rubbery exterior that Crocs likes to use. You just slip them on. These are in a women's size 9. They honestly look like they've been worn outside a handful of times, but for the most part, they look like they're in amazing condition. So they had these priced at $21.99. I paid, you know, a little under $6 for them. I am excited to see how I can do with these. I don't think I looked up comps, but I'm confident that I should be able to list them for at least $25, if not more. So those are the first set of shoes from the first day. So this is a bag from Talbot's. It's a nice like little shoulder bag. And if you guys watch the video that I made about 22 women's brands that can sell for really good money, Talbot's obviously made that list. And one of the things from Talbot's that does really well that I didn't really know because I don't typically source this category from them is their bags. And so it looks like I should be able to list this for at least $35, if not more. It's in really good condition. It's got like a nylon exterior. It's got these fun rainbow stripes on the exterior. It's got, I don't know what this is. Like I don't know why this is here. Do you tie it? Like this seems very unnecessary. But the inside is not bad. There's like a few little things in there, little marks and whatnot, but overall in really good condition. And there's like a nice big zipper, some organizers on the side. It's a good size, and you know, bags are generally pretty easy to list. I just like to stuff the inside with like clothes or something so that it looks nice and full and it sits nicely when I photograph it. So very excited about that. This is a pair of Lululemon pants in like a great color for the fall, like in a mustard yellow. These are, what size are you? Let's look in your pocket. Dun, 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 dun. These are in a size 6, and this is a little bit newer of a style. You can see there are numbers around the size, and so I can type those in to look up the style name because I don't know it. I don't know my Lululemon like that, but it's just a nice pair of what appear to be high-waisted pants. Like I said, in a great fall mustardy color. And I don't know how much I can get for them. I'm hoping I should be able to list them for at least $50. So excited about that one. This I probably didn't need to pick up. I think at this point, this stuff was like 90% off. This is Ping, which is a great golf brand, and it's Ping Collection double mercerized sounds better, in a size small. So it's like 100% mercerized combed cotton. I don't know what any of that means, but it's just like a nice, very preppy cotton polo. It is a great golf brand, Ping, so I'm not quite sure how much I can get for this. It's got like nice little subtle stripes on it, but hoping for at least, you know, being able to list it for $25, $35. We shall see. I need to get this listed ASAP because, you know, it's not really the season for this kind of stuff anymore. This is an Eileen Fisher dress. This one, they had it listed for $40, so, okay, I think this was 70% off. Again, I have so much stuff on this rack, I can't really keep track. I had like around $10 into it, but it's an Eileen Fisher sleeveless dress in a size medium. It's made of 100% rayon, and I don't know, I like the color of it. It is a maxi dress. You can see how long it is. It's got pleating on the front, and it's got this nice little waist tie. Eileen Fisher does really, really well for me. It's just always a great seller and always sells for surprisingly high amounts, I feel like. So I think I should be able to list this for at least $50, and then we'll see how it does. I was pretty excited about this. I also, similar to Lululemon, I don't know my Lily Pulitzer the way that some people do. I don't know what the name of this print is. I don't really know anything about it, but I know that some Lily Pulitzer can do really well and that some prints are very sought after. I was excited about this because this one is new with tags, so that's always really exciting. And yeah, it's from Lord & Taylor. This is in a size, I think that says 14. It's a size 14, which is also great. This retailed for $278, and the style name is Catherine Dress Printed. It's in the color daiquiri pink. You know what? Let's just look it up together because I have all the information right here. Let's see. All right, so I typed in Lily Pulitzer Catherine Dress. Oh, Jubilee Catherine Dress. Maybe it is called the Jubilee. Looks like used ones are selling for like $38, $45. That's how much they're listed for. There are some listed for $70. Ooh, there's like girls ones that are listed for pretty cheap. But let's see if I click on not my size, because this is a bigger size. So there's some being listed for like $50, $75. Let's see about new with tags. So there aren't really many that have sold. There are some listed. That's not great for my sell-through rate, but let's look one more time. For new with tags ones, there are ones for like $150, $110, $88, and that's in a size 14. I probably will go ahead and list mine for like $100. I'll go a little bit lower than what some of these people are doing and hope that it sells pretty quickly. But yeah, that's not too shabby given that I paid, let's see, $83. So I paid like $16, and then you add another, like, I paid like 20 something for this. So if I can sell this for close to $100, I'll still come out with a pretty decent profit, but I can't go much lower than 100. So I did pay a lot for this, and hopefully it pays off. So I actually got some really cool bottoms. I got a stand so you can see this. This is a pair of silk pants, I believe, and it has this like little wrap thing right here. I'm not quite sure what that is. It's got an elastic panel on the back of the waist, and this one is actually Eileen Fisher as well, in a size large, and like I said, I'm fairly confident that this is 100% silk. I don't know where the tag is, but I didn't look up comps for this. I'm fairly certain I can list it for a minimum of $50, if not more than that. And they're just so cool. They're very unique. And these were listed at their store at $29.99. So I had about maybe $7.50, $8 into these. I think that they'll do really well for me, given that Eileen Fisher wearers of Eileen Fisher, people who wear Eileen Fisher, I feel like they like things to be simple, and they're not, you know, big into prints and stuff, but they also like some interest when it comes to the silhouettes of their pieces, and I think that this delivers on that front. So very excited about this piece. This is a pair of jeans. They had them listed at $15, so I got these for under $5 basically. They are a pair of ribcage straight ankle jeans. I love the ribcage style from Levi's. I usually list these around $50. These are in a size 29, and they're in a white color, which I love. I wish they were my size, although I am scared of wearing white pants, and I did look these over very carefully with them being white, but they appear to be in great condition. And these ribcage jeans always have like a button fly on the front, and I love that they just have the name of the style of the jean right on the front. That's always very helpful. So hopefully these will sell for close to $50. This was such a cool pair of pants. So this is by Christian LaCroix, which is a great brand, or Christian LaCroix. I said LaCroix as in the water, and this is not spelled the same, but this is LaCroix, I think, which is a great high-end brand. This is in a size extra small, which is my size, but I don't need these in my life. These were listed for $30, so I got them for like, I don't know, $8-ish, $8.50 or something. They're really cool, like eyelet cargo jogger pants. So at the ankle they have this drawstring, they have a cargo pocket on the side, they have an elastic waist. They're just too long for me, and honestly I would rather just like make money on these than keep them. And even though they're eyelet, you would think that they're see-through, but they are fully lined, so you can't see any skin through the little eyelet circles. But these are just so cool. Okay, I kind of want to look this up too. So we're looking at Christian LaCroix eyelet cargo pants. Nothing listed, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. These are not listed anywhere, but it looks like I'm going to be able to maybe list them kind of high, since mine are the only ones. Maybe I can list them for like $50. We shall see. So I don't know. I thought they were so cool and so cute. So definitely excited to try that out. This is a beautiful dress from Tadashi Shoji. This is also in a size 14. Tadashi Shoji, their dresses retail for a pretty good amount, usually like upwards of $200, $300. Resale value, it just kind of varies. I do tend to sit on the brand a little bit, but I just thought this was too cool and I couldn't pass it up. So as you can see, it's got like pink lining, and then it's got this black lace overlay, and the lace, there's also like this crochet lace along the sides. It's like a floral print, and it does kind of like stick out over the side, which I think is cool. But it's a fit and flare dress. It's almost got like a rockabilly vibe to it, but the exterior obviously is not very rockabilly. It's almost like, I don't know, it's almost kind of gothic, I feel like. But here's the back. I just thought it was really pretty. It's so full and very unique, which I think people who shop at Tadashi Shoji who want those pieces, I think they are looking for unique items. This one I paid a decent amount for, if I remember correctly. They had it listed for $44, so I had maybe like $13, $14-ish into it, which I think is definitely worth it. We'll see how this does. I don't pick up a lot of this brand. I actually tend to leave it behind just because I have a hard time moving it, but the brand is Yoana Barashi. It's a size medium. I picked this up because, one, I thought it was beautiful. It has this like neck scarf, and it seemed very Parisian to me, and also because it's 100% silk. So most 100% silk pieces, it's pretty hard for me to pass them up if they're in good condition and if the print is beautiful. And this definitely hit all of those requirements for me. This one was listed at the store for $30, so I had about maybe $8-ish into this. As you can see, I did pay up a decent amount for some of these pieces, and that's because a lot of their like more luxury pieces were on sale too. Not a lot, like a handful of their higher end pieces. But yeah, I thought this was worth that, and we'll see how it does. I think this would be beautiful for the fall. This is another brand that I don't typically pick up. This is Eliza J. This is also in a size 14. I think someone who wears a size 14 just has fabulous taste and sold a lot of their dresses to this particular consignment store. Eliza J is sold at brands like Nordstrom and other department stores, and it's a really nice brand. It retails for a ton. I just tend to sit on it for a good amount of time, and I also think that for a while I was just picking up anything that was Eliza J and getting burned for that reason. They have this very popular like sheath dress with like a half sleeve or like a 3/4 length sleeve, and that is just not really trendy or popular anymore, so I was sitting on those for quite some time. This one, however, I just thought was so special. So it has like a 3/4 length sleeve, and it's just kind of like a jersey knit on top, but then again, it is a beautiful fit and flare. It's got this really bold pink belt, which I adore this color. I think it's so pretty. And then it's got this almost like pixelated looking watercolor floral print on the skirt on the bottom. Just so pretty for a wedding or like a formal event somewhere. I just love the classic black on top of like this beautiful skirt. So pretty. If I could have it my way, I would price it around like $75. I don't know that it would go for that much, but I thought it was so pretty. And let's see, I paid, oh my gosh, they only had it listed for $26. So I paid, yeah, like around $7-8 for this. So in another video that I made recently about how to get the most out of selling bread and butter brands like Talbot's, which is what this brand is, I said, you know, just be smart about where you're sourcing once you get to your thrift store or consignment store. Go to places like the outerwear section first, and go to bags, and go to jeans and shoes, because that's where the money is. You don't want to go to like the t-shirt section because it's a little bit harder to find pieces that'll make you money. So in the outerwear section, I found this really cool jacket from Talbot's. It's in a size large petite, and it's more of like a raincoat, I feel like. I'm pretty sure it's a raincoat. It's a raincoat. Like, it feels like a raincoat. But this item they had listed for $33, so I had like, what, less than $9 into this, and hopefully I can sell this for anywhere close to like $40 or $50. So I thought that was a great pickup. It's a little bit more of like a spring piece, but I still think that it's okay to list right now. Man, they had a lot of Eileen Fisher this day. So this was another Eileen Fisher piece. This is in a size petite small. It's in like a very interesting green color. It's not my favorite green, but that's all right. It has these pockets on the front. It's a little bit older of a style, but I got it because it's 100% linen, and people do love their linen. Again, this would be perfect for the spring, but I'm just gonna go ahead and list it soon anyway, and hopefully get around like $40-ish for that. So this is what I mean when I say lots of mature brands at this consignment store, but this is what I thought was a beautiful dress from Talbot's. They wanted $30 for this, so again, I paid like $7 or $8. It's a blue paisley dress, and I think it's more of a midi dress. I'll show you the length on it. There's like floral paisley all over it. I think it's a long sleeve. It's got like a little gathering right here, which I thought was sweet, and then on the bottom you can see it's that paisley print. And I think I should be able to sell this for a minimum of $35. I might try to list it a little bit higher. It's in a size 8. I just thought that the woman who likes to shop at Talbot's, this is right up her alley. This is a brand that I love to resell. The brand is Peruvian Connection. This is in a size medium, and they usually only use things like cotton. I've seen silk, I've seen wool, things like that. This, I want to say, is organic cotton. Let's see. But usually their pieces just feel really nice. They're very well constructed. They're usually made in Peru because it's called Peruvian Connection. Where are you, tag? Okay, so I don't know where the tag is. Oh, wait, it says it right here. I'm so silly. This one is 49% Pima cotton, 47% modal, and 4% spandex. Yeah, that sounds about right. So they were asking $36 for this. So I had like, what, $8, $9 into it. It's a blue and white scoop neck striped long sleeve dress. Very casual, just you know, good for everyday wear. This stuff sells usually for like $35, $40 for me pretty easily. So there were a couple dresses from Toad & Co, but I think I left one behind because there was a hole in it, and I think I looked this one over carefully because it's basically identical to the other one that had the hole, except this was in a different color. So this brand, they do some kind of like outerwear, more like hiking related type clothing a lot of times. You know, within that line, they also have dresses and stuff like that. This is made of organic cotton, lensing modal, that must be a very special modal, I don't know, and some spandex, and it's just a great like cap sleeve v-neck dress. It's got like little pockets on the side, it's got this like drawstring here so you can change the length of it, and this really I think is meant to be like a midi dress as well. For me, it's kind of fitting more like a maxi, but on an average person, that's a midi dress. So I just thought that was sweet. I'm hoping I can list it for around $35, and they only had it priced at $18, so I had like, what? Less than $5 into it. Doing this math in my head is really giving me a headache. Okay, there must have been 3 Toad & Co dresses, and I just left one behind. So this is another Toad & Co. I'm looking to see if there's a hole, but this is basically identical, just in a larger size and without the stripes. So this is in a size large. This one has the same pocket on the side. It does have the drawstring along the side, and it has a little bit of a print on the bottom. So same thing, just, you know, different print and things like that. In general, I feel like denim jackets do pretty well for me. This is Gap, which isn't really anything exciting, but it's in a size small. It's cotton and spandex, and they were only asking $18 for it, so I had like less than $5 into it, and I should be able to move this for $25, $35. I feel like this is always a great piece to have going into the fall, so I just thought I would try it out. This is another brand that I mentioned in my 22 women's bread and butter brands. The brand is Calvin Klein. They wanted $22 for this, so I had like maybe $6 or $7 into it. This is in a size 6, and their career dresses do really well. This isn't quite career. I mean, I guess it kind of is. You could wear this to the office if you want, but I think this is honestly something more that you would wear to like a wedding or, I don't know, like a more formal event. It's got like a nice deep V, a faux wrap, and then it's got this like, is this a shark bite hem? It's where it's like a little bit longer on the sides and a little bit shorter in the middle. It's a nice flowy dress. It's got kind of Grecian vibes, if you will. And so I think someone will definitely pay around $35 for something like this. And then I think the last piece from that consignment store, this isn't really a mature brand, but I was excited to see it. This is Free People. It's in a size large, and it does have tags, so it is new with tags. Oh no, I just saw a pretty bad flaw. It is missing, it's like hook. So there's supposed to be a hook there, and then there is a little thing here where the hook would go in case this is too deep of a V for you. That is unfortunate, so the value of this just went down quite a bit. But there's a tie here in the front. There are pockets. No, there are not. There are fake pockets. No, they're not even trying to be pockets. I don't know what that is. But there's just some like, I don't know, whatever happening there. And it is a dress. Yes, it's a dress. There are pockets. Where are the pockets? I see them. Oh, the pockets are right here. Yeah, but that kind of stinks, this little situation right here. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So we'll see how much that goes for. Probably won't go for that much more than like 30 at this point. And I paid around $10 for this. So this was definitely not the best pickup. That's all right. So that's everything that I got from the first store. So now I'm going to show you things that I got at a garage sale. I'm going to start with shoes because I got some really cool shoes. So I have talked about this garage sale so many times. I have a friend who likes to go sourcing. She likes to go to thrift stores and flea markets and has a really good eye and gets really great pieces. Most of what she gets is vintage. She gets some contemporary pieces, but she kind of is stepping away from the reselling game. She still likes to shop though, so every once in a while she'll come into town where her mom lives and she will do garage sales with her mom because her mom also likes to pick up really cool like hard good pieces, so not necessarily clothing. So it's a really cool garage sale with a mixture of things, and she always lets me buy stuff at wholesale pricing, which is great. And if I go back for like the last day of the garage sale, I get even better pricing. I couldn't go the last day, unfortunately, but I'll start off by showing you this pair of Cole Haan shoes. These are in a size 6.5B, and they are part of the Grand 360 line. These are just a great neutral slingback, you know, slip-on shoe. It's got like a nice little bow on top. They are made of leather, and they're in a great neutral kind of pinky beige color. So I thought these could probably do pretty well. I'll probably list them around 50 and we'll see what happens there. I also got, I don't know why I got these. I'm so bad about listing hats, but I just thought I would try them out. This is definitely vintage, I would assume, and it's made of 100% wool. It's called Beret Basque, and I don't know, that's what it says on the inside. I don't really know what any of that means. I am not a big beret person. I don't even know how to put this on. I don't know that I can pull it off, but it just seems so Parisian, and I was like, I want to try. I want to sell it and give it to someone who's going to appreciate it and understand how to wear it. So there's that, and I got one more. This one is so cute. It gives such like dark academia vibes. It's very like Scottish looking, I don't know, but this one has more of like an elastic. It's not super elasticy, but this ribbed part right there, that hem, if you will. This one is by Highland Home Industries. I feel like this, oh yeah, look, Scotland. It says Venin Scotland dry clean only, and it is 70% mohair, 30% wool. You can't really see the information on the tag because it's kind of split in half as it's folded, but I love the little like pom-pom situation on top too. Again, I don't I didn't know how to wear these, so these are not for me, but for someone who's into this kind of stuff. I just thought that was really cute. And then I got one more pair of shoes from her, and it is this great pair of cowboy boots. What is the brand on these? These are Tony Lama. I do really well with cowboy boots. I don't know anything about them, but I know Tony Lama is a pretty good cowboy boot brand, and these are in a size 10, it looks like. I feel like it's always so hard to find the information inside of cowboy boots to see like what they're made out of and what their size is. Like, why does this say size 5.5B? But then there's this, oh, the 10 is the price. That is not the size. Let me take that off. Well, actually, I'll keep it on so I have it for my records. But they're in a size 5.5B, which is a little bit smaller of a size, but that's okay. They're so cool. They're like this black and gray, and they are in really good condition. There's a little bit of wear along the back here, but nothing too crazy. So I don't know how much I can list these for. I'm hoping at least 50, maybe 75. I don't know, like I said, I don't know a lot about boots, but we're gonna see what happens there. And then you know what, I lied. There's actually a few more pieces from the consignment store. Let me show you those, and then I'll get into a lot of the vintage clothing that I got at this garage sale. So another piece that I got at the consignment store, another Free People piece. This one I paid around $10, $11 for, which again might be too much, but I really liked the black color with like all of this floral embroidery. It's meant to be worn off the shoulders. It is more of like a mini dress, and this one is in a size large, so I'm hoping I can sell this for like $40 to $50. I just thought it was really pretty, and I don't know why, I like the floral against the black. I thought this was a cool piece. I think it's vintage, and it's like, you know, a Hawaiian tropical print shirt for men. The brand is Pusser's West Indies. We live in the sun is the quote on the tag. I don't know what any of that means. I've never heard of Pusser's West Indies, but it's in a size extra large and made of silk and cotton. So it's 53% silk. That's why I wanted to try it out and pick it up. It was priced at $13, so I got it for very cheap. And I just thought it was a really fun piece. And I feel like Hawaiian shirts, tropical print shirts are kind of in. And with this being a bigger size, I thought that it could do pretty well. Back to some more Talbots, our regular scheduled programming. This is in a size extra large, which is great. And it is a nice sleeveless printed dress that goes all the way down. It's a nice maxi dress. And along the bottom, there's like a little bit of a ruffle, which is nice, and a nice little keyhole up on top with some tassels. So hoping for a minimum of 35 on this. And then for real, the final piece from this consignment store, this beautiful dress from Talbot's. This is in a size 6 petite. This just screams Easter to me. It's just got all these pretty pastel colors. It's like a pretty paisley dress, which I don't usually think of paisley as pretty. I think of it as like a more mature boho print. You see it a lot in like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it as like pretty and pastel, but that's what they did here, which I thought was really interesting. And it's just a really pretty maxi dress, and you can see again with like the ruffle along the bottom, it looks like what you would put on an Easter egg. You know how they have those little wraps that you put on eggs. It's got the nice little belt, and it's very, very lightweight. I want to say it's just cotton. Like, I don't know what else it could be, but yeah, super lightweight. So pretty. I think this would be perfect for someone to wear on Easter. All right, let's get into some cool vintage pieces. So this is from the garage sale again. This is called Pacific Silk and Studio Clothing Co. Never heard of it. I did initially pick this up for myself just because I think it would be really cute with, I don't know, so many different kinds of tops, but I just am not a big skirt wearer, and it's new with tags. It's like washable silk, which scares the crap out of me, but I'm pretty sure this is vintage. It's just got really cool vibes. Very excited to list it, and I'll probably list it for like at least $35 to $50, especially with it being new with tags. The colors just scream like kind of not United Statesy. I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, just a very cool piece. Very excited about that. So this is probably the coolest piece ever. It is a vintage Mickey Mouse tracksuit, okay? So there are two pieces, and Disney stuff can do so well because there are so many people who just like love Disney, but it's this black tracksuit and it has a trim of Mickey Mouse all over it. It's got like the embroidered Mickey Mouse head on the front. It's got the red trim for the pockets. This is in a size large, and it's made of 100% silk. It's a silk tracksuit, and the bottoms are, you know, same deal. The bottoms are actually size extra large. Now, the one thing I will say about the bottoms is that you can hear it. Listen. So like the elastic is gone. Like it's all crunchy now, if that makes sense. There's still like, you know, the string, but the string is just not in the best shape. And this one actually, I'm gonna have to see if I can feed it through. It's so close to the hole, but yeah, the bottoms are in pretty rough shape. I feel like you could just rip out perhaps this drawstring and you could put in a new one. I don't know how to do that. I imagine it's fairly simple. That's just something I would have to disclose in the flaws because I don't think I really want to take the time to fix it and figure out what to do with it, just because, again, I'm not that person, and I like to just sell items flawed, and if someone wants to fix it up and sell it for more money, all the power to them. Most likely what happens is people are like, I just really want it. I'll take it somewhere to get it fixed myself. I don't know how much something like this goes for. My instinct makes me want to say it's worth at least $100, if not more. I've just never sold anything like this, but I know that Disney people can be so fanatically Disney, like they're just so excited about this kind of stuff, and with it being a good size, with it being 100% silk, that's crazy. So I just fed this through. This is now good to go. It's still crunchy though, like the elastic is still kind of rough, and like I said, I have to note that when I list it, but at least that's there. So man, 100% silk tracksuit from Disney. Pretty crazy, pretty wild. Like I said, she's got a really good eye and she knows how to pick up really great things. Very, very excited about this. Okay, just for fun, should we look up this one together too? Let's see. This one is listed for $80. That's not bad. That one is in a size small. And then let's see if there are any that have sold. So there's only one listed right now of my same exact one. There's a lot of silk ties. I'm not seeing this exact tracksuit. I think because mine is the only one in its size, I think I could list it for at least 100. I think that's reasonable. That one is 60, but that one is not silk. Mine is 100% silk. That one is like a shorts and, well, yeah. I'm gonna list mine for at least 100. And we'll see what happens. Next up, we have these pants. This honestly seems like something that someone just made at home. I kind of wanted to see if it was something that I could wear. It does say made in the USA, Allen USA. So I guess that's the brand. It wasn't homemade. This tag is kind of ridiculous. I just really like the print on them. They kind of seem like the print that your grandma's couch used to be back in like the 50s. They're super lightweight. They're actually almost kind of sheer. I feel like you need some sort of lining underneath them. But I just thought that the print was so romantic, kind of like, I don't know, there's all those cores. But yeah, I just thought these were really fun. So we'll see what happens with those. This was such an interesting piece. So this is a 2-piece set as well. This is the top. It's got such like retro 70s vibes. It's like a velvety texture. You just tie it in the front. I think you could wear something underneath, or you could just be very daring. I don't know. And it's like a multicolored animal print. And then this matching skirt just goes underneath. It's got an elastic waist, and it is more of like a midi length as well. Same velvety texture. This is by the brand Aliki Yamani Creations. It's 75% silk, 25% rayon from 2001. So very much like 90s Y2K. Just a really cool piece. I don't know. I feel like this would be so fun for like a dance party at like a festival or something. It's pretty cool. So very excited about that. No idea how to list it. It does have shoulder pads, but it's definitely one of those like unique things that not a lot of people are going to have listed. It would be great if I could list that for like $100 as well. This is vintage Jones, New York. I am never excited about Jones, New York, but there were a lot of cool things happening here. First of all, it is new with tags. It's a size 1X. It's like a long velvet gown, or like a nightgown or something. But I almost feel like you could just wear it over like, I don't know, like a bodysuit or something. You could just wear it over like a bra and underwear. It gives me kind of like witchy, that sort of situation. I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. I like how it's like striped and like there's sheer bits and then there's like the velvet bits. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of see this selling on Depop, and it is a maxi length. So I think it's just a great cover up for any piece, for any outfit. There were a lot of just like 100% silk black bottoms. So this is new with tags as well. I'm pretty sure this is vintage. This is Banana Republic. It doesn't say when this is from, but you can see the tag. Like this is just much older, at least 2000s, if not older than that. It's in a size 8 and it's 100% silk. And it's just a beautiful maxi skirt. Just a silk maxi skirt. It is kind of wrinkled, so I do need to take a steamer to it, which is super annoying. That means I'm going to be listing this in like 18 years because I'm so bad about taking time out to steam things, but my God, I just thought that that was so gorgeous, and I'm very excited about listing that. This, I don't know, I probably didn't need to pick it up. It's very like art to wear. The brand is Ivy Jane, which I think is like whatever. It's in a size large, but I think someone will pay like $35 or $40 for it. It's like a denim chambray type dress, and it's got like these little applique florals that kind of pop out at you with some embroidery along the side. So I just thought it was kind of cute. Someone will like it. It's not super exciting compared to some of the other things that I've been showing you from the garage sale, but it'll do. I love selling this brand. This is J. McLaughlin. This is in a size large, and J. McLaughlin is known for something called their Catalina knit. Catalina cloth, let's see. So J. McLaughlin is known for their Catalina cloth, which is like a stretchy jersey knit, and that's what this is. Those pieces do the best by them by far. And even though this is like a pretty simple like faux wrap shirt, this probably will end up selling for close to $50 just because of the fabric and because of the brand. So you have to know what brands are known for, and then if you're able to get pieces that, you know, fit that, you know, what they're known for, you can actually do really well with them. So this is also a size large with it, which I think is going to be helpful. Very excited about listing this one. This is a brand that I don't know anything about. The brand is Tin Lizzy, but I got it because it's 100% linen and it's a size 3X. So those things combined, I was like, yep, this will be a great pickup, hoping to list it for at least $50, and we'll see how quickly this one moves. You guys know I love a good mock neck, and I don't know, this just has such a regal vibe to it. I actually really like the green of this. It's so like old-fashioned Christmas green. The brand is Ann Taylor, which I hate. I hate selling Ann Taylor, but it's vintage Ann Taylor. You can tell, definitely from like the 90s or 2000s. It's in a size large, and it's new with tags, which is really cool. So back in the day, this retailed for $68 and went on sale all the way down to $39.90, but I just like look at the print on this. It's just so good. I actually have like a more of like a deeper green short sleeve velvet mock neck piece similar to this. I think mine is from like, I don't know, Express or something, Zara, I don't know. But I love that piece and this reminded me of that, and I just think that this would be so beautiful tucked into like a maxi length skirt or tucked into some pants. I don't know, this could be really, really gorgeous. So very excited about this, even though typically I hate selling Ann Taylor, but because it's vintage, I think this could do really well. This brand, I don't really pick up that much anymore just because I tend to sit on it, but it is a good brand. It retails for a ton. That brand is Michael Stars, and typically I just find like t-shirts by them, but this is a nice little utility jacket type situation, very lightweight shirt jacket, and it's 100% linen. That's why I got it. So wanted to see how that does. I'll probably list it for around $50. And it's in a nice, you know, blue. A lot of people like this kind of blue. Goes with mostly everything. Excited about that. This is another piece that I'm pretty excited about. The brand is Garnet Hill. It's in a size medium, and it's like a peasant skirt. Do you see that? And on top of that, it is, I'm pretty sure, 100% silk. I think that's what it said. Yeah, 100% silk, which is wild. So just I don't know, I'm not like super crazy about this skirt, but the fact that it's 100% silk, the brand is pretty good. We're gonna see how it does. Even if I got like 35 for that, I would be pretty excited. I was very excited about this piece. This is by the brand Hale Bob. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's a size large. And I don't know, I just thought it was so interesting. I like that it was a bigger size. I really like these big, almost like Asian inspired floral prints. I like the colors on it. It's got some sections like here that are a little bit more velvety, which is interesting. So there's some texture going on. Here's the back. Like, there's just so much going on this. And then it's so weird because these are like racing stripes. Yeah, this looks so sporty, and then this is so something else. I just thought that was interesting. I am fairly certain this is 100% silk as well. Let's double check. This one is 75% silk and 25% rayon. So I don't know, I thought it was interesting and beautiful in like a strange way. There is some fraying from the velvet parts, as you can see, but in overall really nice shape, and I just thought it was so pretty and unique. So excited to see how that does. This is a brand that I pass on all the time, but this is from the 90s. It says so right on the tag. The brand is Susan Bristol, and it says 1995 right here. It's in a size medium. It's hand embroidered. Look at this. Like, this is so pretty for Christmas. Like, there's just so much attention to detail. Like, look at all of that craftsmanship. It's so pretty. The back is very plain, which is fine, but holy moly, this front, I just thought it was so pretty. There is one pretty major flaw right here. You can see where like this kind of came undone. I might be able to like stick that back in and we'll see what happens, but I just thought that was so lovely. I feel like this is a Depop sale as well. This is a bodysuit from Latiste by Amy. This brand is so hit or miss for me. This is in a size small, but oh my gosh, I thought this was gorgeous. Like the crochet lace on it, like this lattice detail, I just thought it was so pretty. And I love that the lining underneath is like a halter neck, and then the rest of it is like for real sheer. I don't know, I just thought it was so pretty, and you just snap, you know, this underneath. Yeah, very pretty. We'll see how this does. It probably won't sell for more than like $25, $35, but I was like, I need this. I need to pick this up and sell it. I thought it was so unique. This is probably one of my favorite pieces from this garage sale. The brand is Carrington, made in Ireland, 100% merino wool. These kind of super chunky wool pieces from Ireland, Scotland, those kinds of places can do really, really well. At a minimum, I would list this at like $50. And we'll see how it does. It's basically like a sweatery shawl. It's just got the one button right here, and I love that it's like this big button. But these are just made so exquisitely. There's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into this too. There is a button on the inside as well, so I think you can also take this piece here and button it so that it's a little bit more put together. But really cool piece. very excited about this. This is actually the piece that I'm probably the most excited about. I kind of want to keep it, but it's definitely not my size. It's by the brand Peter's Whaler, which I don't know anything about. The tag is so interesting. It's in a size medium. It does have quite a few flaws on it, but I almost feel like they add to the character of the piece. This is obviously made of 100% wool, and I don't like the look of it is just perfection. Like, it's just so great. It's like a shacket before people knew what shackets were. There are, you know, some spots like this. You get this a lot in wool pieces, just like a hole basically. There were a couple moments like that. You could see like maybe moths had gotten to it, but still a lot of life left in it. Just such a unique piece. Throughout the back, there's some more little spots like that. But I'm hoping that this does pretty well. Like I said, I haven't looked it up. I don't know anything about the brand, but hoping to get at least $50-$75 for this. This is a sweater, like a cowl neck sweater from Sundance. I haven't picked up Sundance in a while. It usually does pretty well for me. It is Robert Redford's brand, or like his catalog brand. But I got this because it's made of cotton, acrylic, silk, and nylon. And I just like the color on it, liked the cowl neck. It's definitely the season for this kind of stuff. And it has a nice wide sleeve, which is a little unique. So I thought I'd give it a shot and we'll see how it does. I think Sundance pieces, no, I was going to say, I thought they'd give you like the style number, but I definitely am not seeing that on the tags. So I'm just making things up at this point, but we'll see how that one does. And the last piece, I believe, from this particular garage sale is this beautiful Rebecca Taylor chunky, fringy sweater. It's kind of, no, it's not cropped, but it's definitely like a little bit shorter in length for a sweater. It's made of wool and nylon, 70% wool, and I thought it was beautiful. Like, it's just so chunky and so good. I'm so excited about this. Getting excited for sweater weather. It was still like 80 something degrees here today. In the morning it was cold. It was like 50 something, and then it hit like 85, and I, like I said, feel like I have hot flashes. So that was everything from this garage sale, and finally we're gonna go into what I got at Plato's Closet for their 70% off sale. We'll start with some shoes. I got this pair of Brooks. So now we're way out of like vintage territory. We're into like just kind of everyday, current day things. This pair of Brooks, I don't know anything about Brooks, but they were very clean. You can see the bottoms look great. These are in a size 10.5. They were asking $30, so I paid about $8, $8.50-ish on these, which I thought was pretty good. We'll see how they do. Levitate. It says levitate on that. I got this pair of Doc Martens. They are a little beat up, but I thought the green color was pretty interesting. There are just some like creases in the leather, as you can see, and it's more of like a patent leather, and I feel like flaws on patent leather are so much more obvious than just like a regular leather. But these they had listed for $35, and so I had maybe around like $10 into these, and I just thought they were really cool. Let's see, these are in a size 7, and I don't know, you think I can get like $50 for these? 40, 50? I'm probably most excited for these. These are a pair of Bogs. So Bogs are really well known for their like rain boots, but these obviously are not rain boots. They are just lace-up sneakers. I think though that these are maybe waterproof. They are slip resistant. They have something called Bogs Grip. I don't know what that is, but these are in a size 7. I think that they are women's, and they were asking a lot for them. They were asking $65. So I did pay, let's see, like around $15, $16 for these. I think it'll be worth it, especially because the exterior are in such great shape. I just have to clean the bottoms a little bit. There's like a little bit of dirt right there, but excited to try those out. And then I did get a pair of Nikes. You guys know how I feel about picking up Nikes because there are so many styles and I don't know which ones are the good ones. And a lot of times when I pick some up thinking like, oh, these are going to be great. Like they look so fancy. They're like a basketball shoe. They're like a LeBron or something. They're not actually worth that much. These, they were asking $40. So I paid like $12 for them, which I was like, okay, I think that there's profit to be made. I did look them up. They are the Nike Quest and I think that there was some money in these. They're in a size 10, and they're in really great shape, so we're gonna see how these do. Those were all the shoes. I have like 8 billion pairs of jeans to show you. We'll try to get through these quickly. I am hoping that jeans are gonna start selling really well because I have a lot of jeans that I have listed and am listing. Let me know if jeans are selling well for you right now, but there were some good jeans and they were priced pretty well. So these are a pair of jeans from Joe's. I don't pick up Joe's very often because usually when I find them, they are like really old styles, but this was a really great, just kind of like straight leg, maybe boyfriend style jean. They were distressed. They are high-waisted. They're in like a great lighter wash. I haven't really seen Joe's in like recent styles. This is the Milla, which is a high-rise straight ankle, size 29. We'll see how these do. I thought that they were really cute and definitely super trendy. This is a pair of Madewell jeans. These are the mid-rise kick-out jeans. They were asking 30, so I paid, let's see, like $7.50-ish for these. But their kick-out or like cropped boot cut type jeans typically do pretty well. So I thought I'd take a chance on these. They're a nice black color, nice high waist. We'll see how these do. Madewell jeans generally do pretty well for me, and these are in a size 31, which is also really great. A little bit bigger of a size. This is a pair of wedgie straight jeans in a size 31. This is probably my second favorite style of jeans from Levi's to sell and to wear. I really like ribcage and wedgie styles. This was actually in the men's section because I think they just saw 31 and assumed that it was a men's 31, but these are a women's jean. They are a little bit shorter, like more of like an ankle length, and they do have a cutoff hem. I'm noticing a spot on the back of these right here. I might see if my husband can get that spot out. You can see it right there. That's annoying, but it kind of seems like it'll come out pretty easily. So I will put these in a different pile, see if he can get that out. So there's those. I'll probably price those around $50 or $40. These need a good steam, or maybe it'll be easier for me to just put them in the wash. But in my video about women's bread and butter brands, by the way, I will put that video down in the description below, but I talked about how the Abercrombie & Fitch 90s straight line can do really well in their denim. And so this is the 90s straight ultra high rise. These are in a size 31. I also heard some people say that Abercrombie plus size jeans don't do really well for them. So I thought I would just try them out. I think I'm gonna actually put these in the wash because I think that it'll help the wrinkles come out better than if I steam them. Steaming will take forever. So we'll see how these do. I'm gonna list them around 50 and see what happens. But they were asking 16, which means I paid less than like $4 for those, which is great. I love it. This is a pair of Lululemon pants. What's wrong with you? Oh, I think this is just from like the hanger, but these are new with tags. These are the City Sleek 5-pocket wide leg all Utilitech pants. These are men's. They retailed for $128 in a size 32, which is my husband's size, but he is not gonna like the ultra wide. I do think a lot of people will though, because wide leg pants are in right now. So definitely kind of hoping that these will do really well. We shall see. And even with them being new with tags, they were only asking, okay, they were asking 55. That's kind of a lot. So I paid, what, like 13-ish for those? That's not too shabby. This is a pair of Levi's. These are the Low Pro Straight in a size 31. These were actually doing pretty well, I feel like. I think they were selling consistently for like $35, $40. So we'll see how these do. And these are in a bit bigger of a size, so that always helps as well. This is a pair of American Eagle jeans. You guys, I have not picked up American Eagle in so very long, but I was like, I'm gonna try it because these are the curvy 90s boot cut. These are a little bit more current of a style. And these are in a size 8 short. So we shall see if that amounts to anything. They're a little distressed at the knees. I'm hoping for at least 35 on these. That might be asking a little too much, but we shall see. I'm so used to like just picking up the jeggings, and those don't sell anymore. So I'm gonna try these and see if the more modern, you know, current up-to-date pieces do a little bit better. These are so cool, and I think that these were comping pretty well. These are TNA, which is Aritzia, and they are in a size 12, which is great. That's a little bit bigger of a size, but they are these brown carpenter jeans. So you've got the carpenter pocket, you've got the little, I forgot what this is called, but this little guy here, and they're definitely more of like a wide leg. These, I don't remember what they were comping around. I want to say like around maybe $50-ish. So very excited about that, and I feel like that'll be really great for the fall. They were asking $35, so I paid close to like $9 or $10. Yeah. This is another Levi's pair of jeans. These are the 725 high-rise boot cut in a size 30. I think I looked up this style and it was doing pretty well. So again, excited to try it out. I hate it when at the hem they kind of like fold under, but we'll see if those will stay put. So yeah, I'll probably try to list these around $40 or $50 as well and just see what happens. Lots of Levi's. This is another pair of Levi's. These are the ribcage straight ankle. These are in a size 32. These were also in the men's section, so I'm happy that they were there and probably not selling for that reason because they're not a men's 32. So hoping that I can get these sold for around $50. I do have to steam them though because you can see lots of wrinkles. Is it worth just washing them? Maybe I'll just wash those too. I also feel like when Plato's is done, you know, wringing you out, they just shove everything in a bag. They don't really fold anything very nicely, so they come back even more wrinkled. These are a pair of good American jeans. These are a size 14 or 32. I got a lot of really great, like, bigger size jeans, but this is what they look like. They're more of like a straight jean. They're not a skinny jean. I typically have only gotten their, like, good legs, good whatever, and they are more of the skinny jean style, so I'm excited to try out something a little bit different. I don't know the actual style name, but they do have, I think it is a good legs something, because it says GL and then there's some like numbers after that. So I'll type that in and hope that I get some good information from there. But you know, in its heyday, good American jeans could get you like $60, $70. Not quite sure how they do now, just because it's been a while since I've sold them. This is a pair of new with tags Abercrombie jeans. These are the 90s straight ultra high rise as well. These are in a size 33, so they're even bigger than the last ones. They retailed for $100. I would be so happy if I could get 50 for these, and I feel like maybe I could. Again, some people have said that plus size Abercrombie denim is a little bit harder to sell. We're going to put that to the test, and you're just going to have to subscribe and see if you see these in an upcoming What Sold video and see if I was able to sell them for $50 or more. That is the goal. But yeah, I mean, I feel like plus sizes generally do really well. We just have to test it out with Abercrombie. These are some more good American jeans. These are in a size large, and these are black. These are the, it says GA Fall 23 style GL, so I think these are good legs as well. But these, as you can see, are like a huge flare. So excited to try that. I feel like flare jeans in general typically do so well, and then to have that be from Good American, that's exciting. So we're gonna see how these do. Like maybe these will sell for like $60 or $70. That would be exciting. I've got two pairs of what I think are faux leather pants, and they're so cool. So this is Urban Outfitters. This is in a size 2, but just look at these. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Yeah, they're too long for me. And I just wouldn't wear them. Like, where am I gonna wear pants like these? They're so cool though. Yeah, these are 100% polyurethane. They're just so cool though. They were asking $16, so I got these for under $5, which is very exciting. I don't know how much I can price these at. I'm hoping, you know, maybe $40, $50. This is the vegan leather 90s straight ultra high rise. These were from Abercrombie. These were actually super popular. Maybe it was like last year or the year before. I'm sure that the popularity has died down quite a bit, but I feel like having a good pair of leather or faux leather pants is just smart. Like, you should just have a pair. I have a pair. I think mine are from Express, which is weird because I don't really shop at Express, but those just happen to fit really well. This has like a nice little slit at the ankle, but I remember this was like sold out consistently for a while at Abercrombie, and they were selling so much on reselling markets as a result. These are not going to be quite as popular. They're not going to go for quite as much. But again, they're a little bit bigger of a size. What did I say? Size 30, or otherwise known as like size 10. But yeah, excited to see if there's still money in these. I'm hoping at least 35, 40. We shall see. I thought this was so sweet. So this is actually Boss Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss is very expensive. Boss Hugo Boss is like a little bit lesser of a line, a little bit of a diffusion line. But I thought this was so sweet. It's like a little tweed jacket. It's kind of cropped, and it's got this really cool like hammered metal zipper. It has like what appears to be like a shirt built into it. You can see it's on both sides, and you can see that kind of denim lining on the fake pockets on the front as well. I just thought it was really sweet. We'll see how this does. Probably won't go for much more than like 35 or 40, but I just wanted to try it. It says Boss Orange, so that is new to me. I don't know what Boss Orange is, but we'll find out. This was definitely a vintage piece. I just thought it was so sweet. The brand is Teddy, and you can see it's got this like kind of plaid collar, and then it's just denim. That plaid fabric goes throughout with the trim, and then it's got these embroidered flowers on the pocket. I just thought that was really cute, kind of cottagecore-y. Yeah, just very sweet. Probably listed at around like $35. I bet it'll sell on Depop. And then last but not least, and this is kind of boring for Plato's Closet, but this is a popular men's bread and butter brand. That video is definitely coming, by the way. But this is Polo by Ralph Lauren, size extra large. This is 100% cotton. It's just a quarter zip pullover. And while I can see why this didn't sell at Plato's, I sell this stuff all day long on places like eBay and Poshmark, usually at that $25 to $35 mark. So excited to list this bad boy, especially as we get into the fall. And that was my super duper huge haul for you from 3 different places. I wasn't sure we were gonna get through that because, like I said, I'm feeling a little off. But I hope you learned about some great new styles or brands and saw some really cool vintage pieces. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would appreciate you forever for doing that. And that is it for today's video. I hope everyone is listing consistently. I know I've finally kind of gotten back into the groove of things. I've been listing a lot, selling a lot more, which feels really good, and I'm really excited about listing the stuff that I showed you. So definitely going to keep listing and hopefully making some great sales. So I hope the same for you. I hope you've been finding really cool pieces, listing those things, and making all of the monies. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.